Hi everyone, it is Heather Bond here, founder of Treks for Light and Sight. Well, I've got an upcoming adventure coming up here in a handful of days uh, to be um, to be announced soon where we are headed. But anyhow, I get a lot of people that ask me how I go about packing my different gear. And it really just depends on what the heck you're doing. So right now there's a bit of uncertainty. So I've got a lot of different stuff out. I got separate bins and things, but I always do have my staples. We will be going into cold weather. So I will be using my Sea to Summit, my 15-degree down bag. However, that shrinks way down. This is just going to be for some camping, possibly before. And anyhow, I always have my typical stuff. I've got my titanium cup here, which is ultra light, but it's more than that. I keep all my gear for my stove. I've got my storm matches here. I've got a lighter here. I've got my salt and pepper here. I've got, believe it or not, my stove, my little BRS stove, and this guy has been really, really good. I could go for some really high-tech fancy ones, which I actually have, but I have to say this little guy right here has never failed me. So sometimes I'll have a bigger, can that I'll bring depending on how many days I'm out there, or the smaller size. I always keep a rag in here and some pea cord and possibly a couple. I usually go with 2, but if I'm going on a longer one, I might bring 4 here. I've got my my Chandler solar battery pack that I take out with me from Unite to Light. They are who we are going to be utilizing their gear for our upcoming adventures. We've got our battery pack and our Luke light, our solar reading lights that we are going to be taking to Tanzania to make the light libraries. And then, of course, I've got my handy dandy old faithful trekking poles. Love them, never leave without them. Been using them since the early 90s. I always have a map to where I am headed. Got my Garmin Instinct, everything's nailed down. This guy, I love this guy, might be a little heavier, but I'll tell you what, this Grail, it's a water purifier, and it has saved my hide. I use it as a water bottle, but within 8 seconds I can have 2 liters, or 23 ounces I should say, ish, of water whip through there. I've got my microfiber towel that I bring. Of course, I usually wear my, oh, sorry, I have a little fire going over there and the smoke's coming over here now. I got my little gaiters. Right now I've been using these Las Sportivas, these boots for some bigger stuff. I've really been enjoying them. I honestly have not worn, except for this last year and a half, boots since the 90s. This is one of my old Thermarests. It's light as all heck, cost a pretty penny, but it's so squeaky and it's too small. So these days, just pretty much the same size, I get this Nemo Tensor, and it has been tried and true. I love it. My hips never hurt. I get great night's sleeps on it. The R factors are pretty decent in there. And anyhow, I've got my platypuses. Love my platypuses because these guys, they just fold down and collapse when you're done. I actually have been utilizing this Sea to Summit water cell. It's a 10-liter water cell, and I only take it to where I want. It's next to nothing in weight, but I walked away from camelback type of bladders a long time ago. And anyhow, I've got my Hyperlight pack right here that I've been enjoying, and got of course, my live a great story flag that I take here. And anyhow, these are just little bins of stuff. I've got, you know, first aid kits in here, all my essential survival stuff in there. And just depending on where I'm going and really what I'm doing. But right now I've got to kind of pack for a little unknown coming up. Really excited. Stay tuned for that adventure. But anyhow, that's just kind of giving you a little broad base of what I utilize. And anyhow, there is a lot more. There's always a lot more. I could go into great depth on things, but that's a broad brushed stroke right there on my gear. Okay, have a great day. Bye.